All right, what's up, guys? Jack here again for another episode of Friday Duels. Joining me here this time is my super awesome friend, Kamina GX. Or, as I recall from last time, we're changing his name this time to something more broken. So, what are you this time, Kamina?
I think I'm Super Sexy EX 3 edition.
Okay, sure. So, super sexy. So, Kamina Super Sexy GX EX3 edition. I hope I didn't butcher that.
No one can.
That's fine. Sure thing. Alright, so let me send you that invite and let's pick a deck. Yeah, I don't think I've played you with this one on stream yet. Online, on video, whatever you would like to call it. So let's try this one. So, what's up? How's your day? I guess is what I'm going to start with.
Hi, it's been good. My my locals have told me that I have to stop going there on Sundays mornings to show up there because apparently the two guys that are main duelists over there don't want to duel in the tournament if I show up.
Really? So your locals is telling you don't come because you're scaring away the competition, meaning you're scaring away potential customers.
Yeah, I mean the guy's cool with me. He's just saying please don't put his grapes in some tournament. I guess I'll go. It's just he doesn't want to use his grapes.
That kind of sucks. So I'm still waiting on you to accept the invite, by the way. And remember, there's actually a timer on this. Therefore, if you don't pick in quick enough, it'll say your challenge is not accepted at this time.
It actually kicked me out of the game. So. All
right, let's try again. Okay. Cool.
Well, it kicked me out completely. So give me a second.
Oh, so you're completely kicked out?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It does that every once in a while now.
That's rather strange. It still shows me that you're online and I can challenge you.
You can challenge my ghost.
Apparently, I can challenge your ghost. Okay, so how long until you can come back in?
I am coming back in now. Let's see. Again. This is completely unrelated, but even though I got subways right now, it was the only place that was near me and open. Coming back home.
Yeah.
I actually don't like subways anymore. Like, in reference to, if I'm gonna go out and I want a sandwich, I'm gonna end up going to Publix.
Oh, public subs are better than Subway, I guess.
That they're sometimes cheaper, or most of the times they're cheaper, and they just taste better.
I guess so. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I've only had public subs once. They were pretty delicious. I will give you that.
I mean, let's do this for sure. One day get a chicken sub and get the meatball marinara and get a random turkey or whatever sandwich you want. And get the same thing in Publix. I guarantee you, at least those sandwiches will taste better in Publix than Subway.
I wonder why.
I think, and this is a good point, Subway brings their meat in from factories and so forth, and it's packaged in such a way, and it has to have more preservatives because they have to.
Let me guess, and because Publix is a supermarket and they sell meat products in their own store, you can technically say they're grabbing their own product that is fresh in the store and using it to make their subs.
And it's true. I mean, when you order a chicken sub or a chicken tender sub, they're getting it from what they just made.
That is completely true.
They're not getting some kind of weird chicken tenders that they got from the box or anything. They're getting it from what they made fresh, and that does really affect the flavor.
I guess so.
Anyways, let's not talk about sandwiches, and also I have not gotten an invite whatsoever right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so we're still waiting on you. You said you were about to come back in.
Yeah, unless the game kicks me out again. At that point, I'm going to feel like I'm Stratos and I'm trying to be Konami.
Wrong card game here, buddy, but I completely agree.
Oh, the the hero player, the one that was like apparently the best player there,
Right.
he was trying to push those shenanigans where he was running Stratos in his deck, and I immediately like he was running two Stratos in his deck.
In a legal sanctioned tournament or just locally for fun?
It's in the locals, and it's a tournament in the locals. But you don't understand this. No one in the shop knows the actual Yu-Gi-Oh rule. They go by what people ask them, and they look it up. They don't actually know.
Okay, so what about running Stratos at 2, and what happened?
And then I go and I say, you can't run Stratos at 2. You can't run Stratos at all. Stratos is bad.
And what did he say?
He was like, no, it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. And then I pull up the thing, most of the guys, and they have to disqualify him. And then he cursed me out.
Oh, the guy got disqualified?
The guy got disqualified, he cursed me out, and then he was like, oh, you should take it outside. And I'm like, oh, let's take it outside.
Oh, that's an awful thing for someone to say to you. Let's take it outside.
I actually went downstairs and went to the door, and then I screamed from the door. I walked my fat ass down to beat your ass. Are you going to come down or what? And he came down and went straight to his car. True story.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's funny.
And that's when I went to Subway because it's like, you're not going to allow me to do things to you? Oh, man. I'm going to Subway. I'm hungry.
Right. All right, are you back in yet?
I am. I'm actually still waiting for invite from me.
Oh, it says that you're not online. That's why.
I am going to send you an invite.
All right, yeah, send me an invite. That'd be better. There we go. It says that a random person that was not online is now sending me an invite.
This game doesn't have any glitches.
Cough, cough.
To be fair, I don't like the new Xbox update so much. It has a lot of benefits, but there's one really annoying glitch that's happening. They're aware of it, so they're probably going to fix it eventually.
Well, let's hope they do.
A couple of times when you turn on your Xbox, for some reason, your Xbox won't recognize that you're actually online.
That's weird.
So, like, it won't give you the option to do online things. But you can fix it really easy by just turning it off to turn it back on.
Yeah, but it's rather annoying to have to go do that all the time.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, if you call them, they actually do this thing where if a certain amount of people call them about the same subject, and it's over 50 people, it stops being a problem for like technical support. And they send it straight to like the main technical support.
So it goes by the logic of if enough people complain about a problem, then they realize that there potentially is a problem and they try to fix it.
Not potentially, but they realize there's a problem to begin with because they actually have apparently Xbox on hand, and they'll test something weekly, and then they'll be like, oh, it is a problem.
Oh, that's cool. So if enough people argue about something, then things get solved.
That is, but it's like what I'm trying to say is that they send it straight to the team that is specifically meant to resolve software problems.
Right.
So when you talk to a lot of other companies, they send it to a bunch of other people, and then they send it to people who are trying to resolve the problem, right? Software problems.
Right.
They kind of skip over a lot of bureaucracy that happens in companies, and that's why I like that part of Xbox Tournament support.
Why didn't you play Fletchling as your starter? You could have been able to use his super special secret ability called Me First.
Don't shoot yourself, please. Shoot yourself and then shoot yourself a couple more times.
I mean, you're the one who originated that meme of Me First.
And then you're going to probably get banned from YouTube because apparently you cannot show guns anymore on YouTube. Which kind of kills the entire community of YouTube channels dedicated to showing off guns.
I know. Anyways, now that we've officially started this game, I think we can move on to one of our first topics. And I know usually we have you start things off, but I think I feel deserved to start this one.
Oh, you want to rant? All right? I can feel it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And it's one of those few moments in time where an anime really gives me that itching feeling to just rant about it. Because normally I'll just sit there and I'll enjoy it, and I'll leave it up to you to rant, but I think I deserve this one.
Okay.
I didn't know until a while ago because usually one of my friends who likes to keep up with the current seasons, not you but another friend, he likes to keep up with the current seasons. He would normally tell me when something new comes out. And especially if he knows it's an anime I've already seen another season for or a spin off for or something. He'll bring it up. But he didn't know that they had come out with a spin off for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, and they were already like 3 episodes in. So I was able to binge those 3 episodes, and I was really hyped. I liked the first season. Season was really good. Whatever's, but then I start watching it, and I just cannot, for the life of me, like enjoy it. It's not only a retelling of season one of How to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, but a lot of people in the comment section of the videos were saying how a lot of people who read the light novels originally were really excited for this, and they were really looking forward to a new season. But a new season of this particularly, because that one retells the story of season one from a different perspective, and a lot of people get to know what actually happens on the other side of the story. But I'm watching this, and not only are the characters an exact copy paste of the original characters, where one of the main protagonists in this one's name is Eyes Wallenstein, or I'm butchering her name, I'm pretty sure, but that's not the point. She's one of the characters. She is the girl that Bell supposedly keeps going after in the original season. He's like, he has a goal. His goal is trying to catch up to her, right? And in this show, there's a girl that's just like him. She feels the same way, that she wants to catch up to this girl. She feels that she's indebted to her because she saved her, and you get all these feels. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be kind of like the original show. This girl's you're gonna see her progress, and you're gonna see how she actually goes to achieve her goals. But as you're watching it, not only is the show supposedly marketed as the perspective of season one from Eyes Wallenstein, but it actually isn't. It's the perspective of what happens to Eyes Wallenstein, how she encounters Belle Crannel, and all the stuff that happens to her, but from the eyes of this elf girl, which is the other girl I'm telling you about. Her name is Lafia, I think, and it's really what actually happens from her perspective. And in her perspective, she sees the eyes is really depressed, and she sees all these bad stuff happening, but she doesn't understand why, and she doesn't know anything, and she's just there trying to cheer her up, rather than her having her train, and like you actually get to see some sort of like montage or anything. She just sits there and she whines and cries because she cannot, for the life of her, be strong enough to actually defend or protect anybody. But yet she sees it fit to cater to Eyes Wallenstein up in like normal circumstances by like buying her presents and stuff, and like treating her to food, but not actually doing anything to better herself.
So she can't eat.
Yeah, and then the other thing that kind of bothers me here is that, not really bothers me, but it bothers a lot of people, and I just kind of expect it because a lot season one, because of the way season one is, and because of the god or goddess, I guess you can say, of the main protagonist. She is, on the larger side, on the front side, if you catch my drift. A lot of people have made very big innuendos about it. So I'm assuming the people who made this season caught on to that. So a lot of this season is a lot of that. A lot of sexual innuendos and stuff. And I'm fine with that, but a lot of people are like angry about that, saying that this season's a lot of fan service for no reason. And I'm completely okay with that. I don't care, because this adds a bit of comedy that was very well needed for a show that's of a girl that keeps constantly crying over how she feels. And then you get the feeling that not only is she supposedly admiring this girl, but she seems like she might be in love with this girl, to the point that she doesn't see anything else but trying to please her, and she can't even progress in her own skills. And a lot of her teammates end up getting hurt because of that. And to me, I really don't like that, especially if it's a retelling of season one, and you see it like from a girl whining and crying the whole time. I don't like it. I'm gonna watch it just because it's a show. It's based on the show that I like, but I'm just gonna
Wait, the entire time you've been telling me about how you don't like the show, and you haven't actually watched it.
I told you. I said I'm going to keep watching it. I'm
Oh,
going to keep watching it. I watched the first 3 episodes already because that's the only thing that's out. I'm just going to keep watching it to see if the show gets better. But as I'm reading the comment sections on Kiss Anime, people are saying that the light novels and the manga say that this girl doesn't actually progress. She doesn't train. She doesn't anything. At the ending of season three, the end of the third episode, you get to see a little bit of her power, and she actually shows you a little bit of it, because she actually ends up getting everyone hurt because of what she does, and then she feels that she needs to take responsibility for her actions, and then she thinks that she screwed up really bad. So she gets a momentary sense of courage, and she actually does something, and then her true power comes out, and people, and then they say someone in the background was like, "Oh, this is why she's called the elf of one of like 1,000 or something, like 1,000 elves or something." And it's mostly because of that, because of her special ability. And you see it a little bit, and I kind of wish we could see it more. But if the comment section is correct about what happens in the books and the manga, and the anime might follow the same path, then we won't see her and her true potential, and really bothers me. Now, what I'm wondering is how that's going to be interpreted when they fully introduce Bell Crano into the story, and you see when Bell and Eyes Wallens are actually training, because you see it in the opening credits, in the opening theme, you see Eyes and Bell training. So I'm wondering if it's going to get even more, as I like to say, pathetic from her perspective. Or whatever. Enough of me blabbering. You tell me, what's your opinion on this if you know enough about this?
I actually thought the show itself, the original show, was kind of over pound size show. It was over. It was a lot of fan service in its own right, and it was okay. By no means was it bad. I just think that in the first place, they should just have gone to a straight second season. Forget about the light novels. They didn't follow the light novels to a T either way. They might as well just done a second season. They shouldn't have gone into another like, oh, let's look at this perspective or anything.
Right.
It just seems like they lost the opportunity to do something.
Right. And like I agree with you. I wish there would have been a second season for How to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, but there wasn't. They decided to do a spin-off instead.
How to Pick Up Boys in the Dungeon. That would have been a better name. Like I've seen.
I know, right? Completely agree with you. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess, right?
Exactly.
I guess so. So I'm done ranting for now about this. I'm just gonna keep watching the show, and I'm gonna keep seeing how better it gets or how worse it gets. But I don't know. Oh, moving on to another subject. Now that I realize, this episode wasn't supposed to be just me talking. You have a lot of more interesting stories to tell, but this is some juicy details that maybe even you might actually find interesting. You remember how G would kind of rant on Naruto and would say how awful it was?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday when he got home after he dropped me off, he said that he was going to commit a grave sin, and I asked him what that was, and he said that he was bored enough that he was going to watch Boruto, and he even butchered the pronunciation of the name in text form, and I will excuse him because he's never seen the show, but to me that was just really funny. I told him I'd rather you watch the spin-off show for How to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. I think it's called Sword Art Oratorio or something. If I'm butchering the name, I don't care. But whatever, right? And so I'd prefer you watch that, if anything. And then he goes, my apologies. And then he goes and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll watch it. I didn't know until today that he actually went and he watched the first episode of Boruto, and he started watching a few of them. And his own words, the show isn't that bad. And he said that it was actually better than Naruto. And then when he was asked about that, because someone asked him about that, he said that the characters, meaning the children of the main protagonists or the main squads or whatever's, were actually had better personalities and were a lot better than their parents. meaning the Shikamaru's kid, Choji's kid, even Boruto, and all these other kids were apparently, according to G, a lot better characters than the predecessors from Shippuden.
I'm
So
pretty
what do you
sure.
think about that?
I feel like that's something that someone who didn't watch the show would say.
Yeah, because a lot of
Because
people
there
were
was.
saying that the characters from Boruto, if you paid close enough attention, were supposedly very similar in personality to their parents. Like Shikamaru's kid, acts a lot like Shikamaru, and things like
Actually,
that.
here's one thing that you gotta. I don't know if you guys seen Boruto or anything. One of the major outstanding things that is shown throughout the show, and the only exception seems to be Salad or Sadara, whichever way you want to pronounce your name. How you call it? Which is she's the kid of Sasuke.
Oh,
Sasuke.
Sarada or whatever her name is.
Yeah, well, she's known as Sadara or Salad. That's her two names.
Okay.
So anyway, just like Boruto is known as Boruto or Bolt, you would technically be right either way.
Wait, Bo,
Anyway,
like Bo
Bolt,
Boruto.
Bolt, Bolt, no. Bolt. Anyway,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that correctly. I apologize.
so how you call it? The major outstanding thing with all the other children is that they have this feeling that they never actually did or had any real friend. Unlike in Naruto's age, where it was commonplace for ninjas to attack other villages or even or for ninjas to go into missions, as you can see yourself in the academy has kind of drifted away from sending the ninjas into missions. And even though it does teach them ninjutsu, they concentrate in teaching them more new age, kind of teaching them math, language, science, and so forth. And it kills their I think it kills the ability for them to learn how to be true ninjas. And it also affects their personality because a lot of them act like specifically Boruto, which
By the
he's
way,
not my
I'm still waiting for that invite.
he is not my favorite character in the show.
Yeah, but according to G, he said that he actually likes this one better than he likes Shippuden, even though he
Well,
supposedly completely hated it.
let me put it this way. I can say a lot of things. Like I can say, hey, you know that show that I haven't really watched Dungeon show. I like the second season better. I watched 3 episodes of the second season with the second viewpoint or whatever. I like that one better. Would that be fair of me to say? Or am
Not
I
at
just
all.
talking? I would just be talking out of my ass now because I haven't seen
According to
that.
him, he watched Shippuden and he
That's
just didn't like it.
but that's the thing though. It's not something that you can watch 3 episodes or 4 episodes or even 10 episodes and then be like, okay, I got all I need. Shippuden and Naruto itself took a long time to develop these characters. You can't say with Boruto where they have a limited time and you can tell that they're rushing how they develop characters.
By the way, I'm still waiting for the invite.
I am trying, trust me. It's not letting me.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, here. Now I just
Right. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to switch the decks here. Give me one quick moment and I'll verify with you with. I'll play with this one. And yeah, that happened with Naruto.
yeah, but whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. There's people like that everywhere. Anyways, and that is, I guess, a thing that we have in our community yourself. We have a lot of people who seem to want to, and try to find a nice way to say it, but I'm just going to say it this way. They try to poo-poo on other people's, like, franchises, other people's franchises.
You know what I just remembered? Speaking of someone that's okay with Boruto, I completely remember how you and I had a mutual friend that completely hated Naruto and he trashed it. And then somehow magically out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, I'm binging Naruto, guys. I'm really close to getting to Shippuden." And then he said that he was going to a con. He was going to cosplay Kakashi Sensei, and I'm just laughing the whole time.
You mean Hardo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because the same thing happened with him, where he's like, "I don't like it, but now I like it."
Oh no, you didn't live with him. I lived with him. He had a hatred for Naruto like no tomorrow. If you wanted him not to do something, you would put it Naruto. And that way he wouldn't leave the room. Okay? This is a man. This is a man. We used to watch that Nickelodeon band show. What was it called? Big Time Band.
Big Time Rush?
Big Time Rush. There you go. Big Time Rush. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have nothing on the show. I even watched a couple episodes with him. But like, after you watching a Nickelodeon real life show, I don't think you're allowed to criticize any anime, period.
Oh, by the way, it's still your turn.
Yeah. But yeah, it goes to show that when people actually give something a chance, because he didn't watch one or two, he ended up having to watch 50 episodes before he actually liked it, from what he told me himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the thing is, with these type of shows, certain shows, you can't just get 3 episodes and that's it. 3 episodes can catch your attention, but they can't grab you like watching a good amount of the season.
Right.
Exactly, and yeah. I mean,
So what do you think about G? If he actually sat down and watched 50 episodes of Shippuden, you think he'd like it?
It depends, because some people have it in their mentality they want to shit on something.
Right,
So,
but he's okay with Boruto. So based on that, don't you think you would have a better understanding of how he would feel?
I don't think he would give a fair chance to Mario. I don't think so. The thing is, like, it took a long time for Carlos to give a fair chance to Naruto, and it was only after he himself accepted it and gave it a chance. You cannot do something like where you just tell this guy, or tell G to just go ahead and do it. You have to let him do it on his own.
Okay, that's fine.
And everybody's entitled to their own opinion of the end of the thing. Even if their opinion is wrong.
hey, everyone, we live in America, where everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, they're also entitled to be wrong about it.
Hey, that sounds mean, but sure.
Just like I'm telling everyone, Pick Up Maria is a good anime. You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Alright, here. I'm gonna give you the satisfaction of saying the meme. I'm gonna pass my turn. Now moving on to something else, something different. Got anything else for us, since I've been the one mostly talking this time around?
I didn't know I need to bring something with me. I didn't know.
This is show and tell, you know. Every Friday we show and tell something interesting, and usually you're the one who comes up with the most interesting concepts.
Oh, I convinced my car shop to start trying to do this Battle City pet tournament, where everybody buys 2 packs, and then we don't work it like Swiss. We just duel for the packs, and then you lose the packs and you're out.
Oh, so every person buys 2 packs, and those are like
Exactly.
packs that they're wagering. But isn't that kind of like gambling and kind of wrong?
No, you're not. You're actually moving money. It's fine.
Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. And how's that working out?
He loves the idea. The thing is that we didn't have enough people to try it today.
Oh, okay.
We actually tried it with the most simple kind of long down, no one would get pissed kind of scenario, where we just bought star packs.
Right.
And it's like, I mean, no one's going to get pissed about losing $2.
Yeah, they're like $1 each, so I understand.
Yeah, the idea was that everybody buys 2, and you can wager 1 or 2, what you want, and all that.
Right.
Obviously, you get it.
All right, so what you got?
You like switching, you know?
Yeah, I don't mind switching. So, well, what about switching? What does that have to do with playing a blacksmith?
Oh, no, I'm just going to go first.
You didn't say it.
I did say, go first. You're not going to catch me saying the words that come out of my mouth that was the worst words right there.
Why wouldn't you say the meme that you invented?
Because I am not born and live by that meme.
How come? I really enjoyed when you would say it.
You know what? You want to know why? You really want to know why?
Yes, I really want to know. Want to know.
It's because when I go to Crunchyroll and I play comedy, and it's just school days.
Okay.
It breaks my logic. So therefore, it breaks every logic.
I guess so. I guess so.
Which today I found out it doesn't only have to be comedy. Apparently, if I choose romance or slice of life, I get that too.
I guess so. Sure.
I mean, technically right about romance. She really loved him. Really loved him. Some can say she loved him to death.
Ha ha. Your joke was funny. Ha ha.
Oh, thank you. I fancy myself a comedian.
Do you really? I think it's one of those times where you need to reevaluate your career and think of something else.
Oh, that's just me.
Oh, I mean, I gotta learn from someone, right?
Well, my career must be like your life, Stellan boy.
Oh, I guess so. I'm not denying on that, but that means your career is really boring, and that kind of sucks.
No, it does. Now we just made it depressing for everyone.
I know, right?
So even though you hate it, I'm gonna pick up the new 2DS.
Good for you.
I just wish they had different colors. Why is it that whenever they release a DS, they only have like one or two at most different coloring, and then they wait until like far into its life, and then they release like 17 different colorings for it? Why can't you just have all the colorings to begin with?
Right, I agree.
Have you heard about the what's it called? The I seriously don't remember the name of the movie system. The Nintendo U, right?
Nintendo Switch.
Switch. There we go. I do not remember the name for the reason. Do you hear how the Switch is getting apparently a mini version?
Already?
It's getting some kind of reimagined version. It's going to be smaller. And a lot of
Interesting.
people are saying that is a horrible mistake. It's already having problems where the system is warping because the heat intake cannot be released properly. If you make it smaller, there's a good chance it's not going to probably be able to release heat at all.
All right.
But those Nintendo people, they just know what they're doing.
Apparently, they know what they're doing.
And they're making their money.
I guess
So
so.
you can't really say they're wrong. They're making that money.
No, so you went and you did Freebird, as you call it.
Free bird.
So, okay, since you're no longer doing the me first thing, I guess Freebird is your new meme.
Oh, man.
Would you be okay with that?
I'm not okay with anything. I am not to be labeled.
Okay, says the guy who wanted to start Europeans as a meme, and now you don't want to be labeled. Okay.
Okay. I mean, European is still really funny. I mean, come on. I'll be even funnier when the actual Full Alchemist comes out.
I guess so. I guess so.
They're European.
They're European.
Why do you make a movie starring almost an entire Asian cast with backgrounds in Italy and other European countries?
And even your extras are European, but nah, the main cast
But
Asian.
no, when your main character is called Edward Elric, okay, which is a common, not that common, but it's a first-time German name. And then you have actual Germans in the background with German names. You kind of go like, don't think that's right. Are they going to use a European for the father? Is he going to be actually? That might actually work out. You can kind of explain why they have those names.
Right.
I do not like that analogy. It's
Uh,
looking funny.
it's just a Lunala. What are you gonna do?
It's looking at me funny. I don't like when it looks at me funny.
Sure. Ouch. That's scary. Hey, if you're gonna be so mean about it, let's do that.
Hey, that's mean. Okay, I
I
would never
mean,
do
you're the
that.
one who wanted Lunala to come out and play, and you're the one who wouldn't play nice.
I'll play nice. I'll play real nice.
How about no? And we pretend we pretend we did.
I'll rap yes and we pretend we still did.
Ouch! How much damage is he doing?
No, that's why not.
If you would let me see, but I can't. 150, I think.
So
Oh,
good night.
no, about 200, I think, right? 130. My math is completely awful, and you should never trust me with taking your SATs or anything.
Take your count now. Or I might take the SATs again. You want to go back to high school again?
I mean, never know. We may have high school viewers. We never know.
Why? I thought you loved me.
Nah, that was your downfall. Equipping so much energy and knowing that I could do psychic.
Not what's going on, man. I'm not gonna lie.
On the upside, I can only do 60 damage to you as long as you put no energy on him. Alrighty. All on you, baby cakes. Oh, that just isn't fair. Why that one? I guess so. Max elixirs. Okay, cool. Trying to set up that Volcanion in the back, I'm assuming. Nice. Let's try this. Ooh, nice. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's evolve these Cosmion or Moen or whatever. I don't know how to butcher that name even further. But let's do that. And let's do this. And we'll do some psychic. Just because I can. Oh, now that we're playing Pokemon, I just remembered I'm still pretty salty about the fact that I have online packs for Guardians Rising, but since it doesn't officially drop till Friday, I just have a little timer counting downwards until the packs are available, and it's really frustrating to me.
When you make the normal pack, what you make the wait for those packs?
Yeah, so it's like I have the packs technically, they're just not available to me until Friday. And that kind of sucks. It's like just teasing me. It's like, yeah, we know we're here, but we're not gonna do anything about it.
I'm looking to possibly buying a box of maximum prices.
Oh, you're gonna buy a box of Maximum Crisis? Nice. You're gonna do are you gonna actually upload a box opening for that or no?
I might, yeah, see if I can get the money together for that.
Because if you don't do a box opening for that, for you, then at least be kind enough to send me footage of a box opening for my channel.
I will.
You know, in case you don't do anything for you.
I think it's one of the most efficient, economically boxes that we've gotten for a while.
Also,
I mean, you have a couple cards that are worth $5 to $10 in the set, but then you also have a couple cards that are worth $50 and a lot of them 90s. Well, a lot more than you see usually. Like there's 3 or 4 cards that are worth $90 in the set.
right.
One of the more popular being Cherry Blossom.
You mean Ghost Ash? So we call it here.
Ghost Ash and Cherry Blossom.
Right. Yeah, but doesn't that happen with a lot of sets? where cards are really good and supposedly and they're high prices. So you get a box at the beginning, cards are worth money, but then as the weeks
They
go by, the
are,
prices drop.
they are, but for some reason it's been like they're the person they kind of spread it out, so there's cards for everyone who wants to pick up something kind of pricey.
Right. Still waiting on you, by the way.
That's what I can see.
All right, guys. I guess that's another victory for Team Us. Awesome.
It is not a victory. It's just not a win for me.
All right, guys. That was a lot of fun talks. Anime, movies, all that amazing stuffs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode of Friday Duels. And this is Jack and Kamina Super Mega Sexy Fun Time signing out.